homeless man came up to me and he said, I'm the happiest man in the world. And I thought maybe there was something a little off. And I said, okay, tell me why you're so happy. He said, because Psalm 41. I said, Psalm 41. He said, don't you know Psalm 41? Tell me what Psalm 41 is. And he said, blessed is the man who considers the poor and the needy, for the Lord will remember him in an evil time, and he will help him in a sick bed. And he recites the whole psalm. I said, well, that's beautiful. Why does this make you happy? He said, because I help homeless people. I said, tell me, how do you help other homeless people? He said, it was just raining. My neighbor, everything was wet. And she said, I'll do anything for a pair of socks. And he said, I had 2 pairs of socks. I was wearing a pair and I had an extra pair in my bag. So I gave her the extra pair and I said, well, that's really nice of you, but what would you do if you needed more socks? He said, don't you know Psalm 41? And then he recited the psalm again. Blessed is the man who considers the poor. And then he said, every time I help homeless people, God gives me something much better in return. Not 1 minute later, a man comes up to me and he says, Father, do you have an extra t-shirt? Before I even was able to utter, the homeless man said, oh, I have a t-shirt. Let me go get it for him. I said, no, it's okay. He said, but don't you remember Psalm 41?